Hey guys, it's Kugel again with another ROM review, and this time I've got crDroid for Galaxy S3. Now crDroid has made the transition to Lollipop for our Galaxy S3. That is great news because crDroid is one of those ROMs which is potentially a stable ROM. I mean, potentially as in the last versions of crDroid were really stable. They were a choice for those who wanted stable ROM with the latest functionality. So that is really cool. Now crDroid Lollipop, this is based on CM, so you do have all the features of CM and also all the problems of CM too. So yeah, let's get into the ROM now. First of all, the lock screen which you just saw is a normal basic lock screen. I don't think any other ROM right now has a different style of lock screen. It's just same all. So let's go to settings and see the crDroid stuff. Now first of all, in this you can see it is crDroid for Android, and yeah, I am using my old camera because, as you guys may or may not know, my Z3 is in repair. So yeah, just want to throw that out there. It is running Android latest version, that is the 5.0.2, which has this thing. Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna play that too much. So you do have that. You do have options to go and share crDroid from here, so you do have that. Status options is kind of available with a lot of ROMs, so you do have all of these. Pretty cool. What else do we have now? In the options, now this is based on CyanogenMod, but this does have a lot of cherry-picked options as any other crDroid ROMs. So let's get into it. First of all, you have status bar options. You do have clock and date, so you can change the rate, change the location of clock. It doesn't sadly have the font option, which yeah, I'm just a sucker for that, so I'm sorry if you guys don't really like me talking about that. I'm sorry about that, but I really like to have the font option to condensed. You do have network traffic indicator on the status bar. You do have that brightness control by moving your hand across the status bar. You can have that working, so that is pretty neat. Brightness control, show notification count, super user indication, etc. Show weather is accessible on the status bar position, so you do have that also. Battery status style, icon or portrait, icon portrait or icon portrait, icon landscape, text hidden or circle, you can have any of those. Also icon percentage indicator, you can have it inside the icon or next to the icon as required. Pretty cool. Quick pull down, you can have it to left or right. Change is there. Disable on lock screen, you can disable the lock screen, the notification drawer on the lock screen also if you don't like that. Recent panel settings, you can enable search bar in recent, which will enable a Google search bar in recents menu, which is this one here. You will see I don't have the Google search installed. You do need Google search installed for that. Most of the full G app packages does have that, so that wouldn't be a problem. You can also change the all recent clear all button. I would really like to have this down rather than on the top left or right. I'm not really sure if that is something which is difficult or something like that. I'm not really sure, but that would be a good option to have. So yeah, app circle bar, which we saw in Thematics ROM, so it is available. You can click there. Yeah, this right now is too small for me. Okay, you can click there and to get this circle bar, so you can have that. It also has gesture anywhere, which in my opinion just beats out any other quick launch method you may have used previously, because this does work. I mean, I normally keep it for everything which I use, like camera, WhatsApp, Telegram, everything. I use this area for that, so that is pretty cool. This is good for looking at it, but this is extremely functional. So yeah, it is really cool. I normally use a C for camera, so yeah. Animations, you do have animation styles. This was also available in Thematics ROM, which I didn't cover in depth. But yeah, you do have a AOKP system animation by which you can change everything. Every animation can be changed to your willing, to your liking, so that is really cool. You do have that option. Toast animation also you can change to whatever you need. Honami, that's Xperia, whatever. You do have screen recorder, which okay, screen recorder on an S3 is not a very good thing because it needs more power than it can deliver. So yeah, I have tried screen recording. It turns out laggy and stuff like that. So yeah, just that is it. You can reduce the bit rate and sacrifice a bit of quality for that, but I don't really see a big use of that. Wake lock blocker may be useful for guys who are facing wake lock issues. Okay, this is basically a power saving feature. You can block the wake locks, which are camera alarms, etc. If you don't use them, you can just enable those and see whatever are those which is using too much of battery. You can use a battery monitoring app and just click all of them, but do use caution. This can break some of the functionality of your phone. So that is pretty much it in the custom settings. Others which we have are buttons. You can enable the navigation buttons and you can disable the hardware keys, which I didn't really see in a lot of other ROMs. So you can just disable these and just use these ones. So yeah, it is something which well, enable navigation buttons were available in other ROMs, but I couldn't really see a disabling the hardware button key. It still lights up, which kind of defeats the purpose of it, but it's something there. So yeah, pretty cool. You can end call. These buttons have been disabled, so you don't have you can use any of these. You can enable those for that. Wake up device with the home button, answer call with the home button, etc, etc, etc. You have a lot of options there. In the display option, you can enable ambient display, which is really cool. It does work out nicely because it does use an AMOLED screen. S3 does use that, so it works pretty cool. Most of the other settings are basically Lollipop settings, which I really don't mind too much. So there aren't many things special about it. It is the first release, so I do expect it to have a stabler and a better version by maybe some next time. So yeah, pretty cool. Now there are a few problems, which are of course CM problems. The glitches I had is that I had one time the notification drawer, all the notifications were cleared by swiping, but what happens is that the all clear notification button was still there. It wouldn't go until I restarted. So yeah, it still has the problem with 160 character messages. It won't send it, it just refuses to do it. And if you try one, it breaks the real functionality. You can't make a call, you can't send messages, so you have to restart your phone. So yeah, problem with that. Also the camera selfie mode, the front facing camera does have a problem with the aspect ratio in video. So yeah, that is still a problem. It's a CM problem and it will be there until CM guys fixed it. So yeah, video seeking still doesn't work because yes, again, it is a CM problem and it needs time. And yeah, so that is it. The Antutu benchmark score was 26520. I had Antutu benchmarks. I did benchmark it, so that is 26500, which is not bad for a CM ROM on Lollipop. So yeah, cut it some slack there. I couldn't install that because I had to reflash this ROM because I was also trying out another ROM in between, and I just couldn't wait. So yeah, what else do I have about this? Let me show you guys the boot animation, which is pretty cool. So here is the boot animation for crDroid. It doesn't have any sound, it is minimal, and it is awesome. So yeah, I really like this one because it is functional and it's minimal. I like that. So I guess that much is it about the ROM. This does feel a lot smoother, and a few days back I installed the crDroid KitKat version on my friend's Galaxy S Advance, and I realized crDroid is one of the best ROMs available for that device, and that isn't bad for our device either. It has all the features of Damascus ROM right now, including Gesture Anywhere and App Circle, and also I guess Resurrection Remix also has new functionality included. So yeah, it does have all the functionality of that, except for maybe the font changing of the clock. So yeah, all in all, it's a good ROM. but it doesn't really have any distinguishing feature which makes it different from all the other CM based ROMs like Temasek or Resurrection Remix. The Resurrection Remix right now is my favorite ROM because it has a great theme, that's the black one, and it is super performing ROM with the Boyfla kernel. I had about 30,000 Antutu score with it, and it is fast. I'm not really depending on only the Antutu benchmark score, but it is really fast. I hope that is it. I guess that is it. I hope you guys like the video. Please share, subscribe, and like the video if you found it useful. See you guys next time. Bye.